Nearly a decade ago, UFC legend Ronda Rousey took part in an interview with well-known MMA reporter Karyn Bryant, during which she praised Conor McGregor. At the time, the Irishman was the interim UFC featherweight champion, with a title unification with then 145-pound King José Aldo awaiting him. Meanwhile, Rousey was still the undefeated UFC women's bantamweight champion and the promotiton's biggest star. While speaking to Bryant, Rousey was told of McGregor's kind words to her, to which she said, "Yeah, Conor, it's been a real joy watching him progress and mature as not just as a fighter but as a man, and I've seen him grow a lot, and I've been happy too. I've been very encouraged by what I've seen. And I couldn't be happier for him and the company for winning, and I really appreciate the respect that he's shown me, and it's definitely mutual." Unfortunately for Rousey, McGregor's rise coincided with her downfall. Shortly after her interview with Bryant, she would rack up her final bantamweight title defense and UFC win, knocking out Beta Correa at UFC 190 on August 1, 2015. Months later, on November 15, she tasted defeat for the first time. Holly Holm authored an all-time great upset by completely dominating Rowdy, en route to a second-round knockout. Conversely, McGregor went on to score the fastest knockout in UFC title fight history at UFC 194 on December 12 by knocking Aldo out in just 13 seconds to become the undisputed featherweight champion. At UFC 264, Conor McGregor faced Dustin Poirier in a rubber match. While the Diamond had an excellent start, the bout ended prematurely after McGregor snapped his shin toward the end of round 1. It was a gruesome injury, but it didn't prevent McGregor from trash-talking Poirier while in agony on the mat. This impressed Rousey, who took to X Twitter to heap praise on McGregor. "I'm amazed that as soon as you hit the ground you were already promoting the next fight at Thenotoriousma. I wouldn't have had the mind to do that. The other fighters at UFC and media are lucky to have you." Not only did she wax lyrical about the Irishman's gift of gab, she also expressed her belief that the UFC was fortunate to have him as part of its roster.